Hi, beloved ladies. This is my little video snippet to report back how it was to open to Sacred Body Awakening with a man I deeply love and monogamously committed to, and with another woman who is a impeccable being. As you probably know, if you've been following my story with Pete, this fear became evident very quickly. I've never felt it before in my life. But within days of meeting him, the growling murmurs of an ancient fear coming up from the deep was being felt. And remember, when I first met him, when I first laid eyes on him, the words that came crashing through my own mind wasn't even my voice. Someone said, "He's gonna be the death of you." And I knew that didn't mean I would stop breathing. It meant a massive death of some other part. I always knew I had temporal memories, ancient memories of sexual union as a gateway, not only as a gateway to the divine, as a way of bringing the divine into the earthly realm with others. I've had those memories since I was a child. And there were also a few other memories of how once upon a time that was a good and holy thing, and then it became a very darkened thing, manipulative, controlling, destructive in the end, deceitful. Those memories gave me a knotted sickness in my stomach. And I would say I have been actively coming to terms with them now for about 8-9 years. So all of that has been up as I approach Sacred Body Awakening with Pete and Wilma. And even though all those gnarly feelings are pumping through my belly, there is this golden confetti, it feels like, raining down like little dust motes, sparkling in the sun. Despite my sickness, I know I'm gonna say yes. I'm ready. Yes, I'm willing. So, beloved, we sat together as a three. We did the sacred glance. We did the sacred disrobing. And there was a moment where I saw us. Wilma opposite, Pete to my left, and myself, with our sacred veils on. Not a lot else. And I heard that flippin' voice again, the one that said he's going to be the death of you. This time it said, and so it begins. Beautiful, fat, swollen tears formed at the back of my eyes as I saw Pete lay back down into Wilma's womb, and as he opened up to me where I was ready to receive him. And so we began our sacred work of loving him with the whole of our bodies. The same way that we would love any other sacred holy man. The way we would love Krishna, Shiva, Yeshua, Francis of Assisi. Obviously that's my internal imagery. We both loved him. Not in a sexual way. Not kissing, none of that. It doesn't need that. It's like the Sacred Heart flares open, and the breath and the touch and the rhythm and the tone and the care becomes the expression of that Sacred Heart. And all three of us spiral down and up and into a unified form of love in action. It's not frightening. It's not threatening. It's natural, it's whole, it's sincere, it's incredible. It's incredible. The next day, I woke up knowing, oh shit, massive part of my personality is missing. I felt altered. I was wondering, I wonder which bit has been swallowed up by that experience. I was very quiet all day, very delicate. And then in the evening, a big, volatile explosion with Pete. My mind, the conditioned part of my mind, wanted to grab onto anything, to say, you see, look, it didn't work. It was wrong. We shouldn't have done that. So it grabbed at something, and we were off, but I could see it for what it was. It was that conditioned part that says don't open to the 3. Stay as a 2. It's really safe as a 2. You know where you are when it's 2. 3, that's dangerous. And of course, all the compare and contrast and jealousy feelings that this new paradigm demands us to release. And so as a 46-year-old woman, well and truly born into the old paradigm, this sacred threesome confronts full on the roots of duality and eats the nuclear family model up for breakfast in a way that squeezes the sacred heart, because you know it's true. I was opening beyond myself, beyond my comfort zone. And I was loving those 2 people with the whole of my body. Because I believe that when humans do that, an incredible space and place comes into form amongst them. And the human can go through a massive upgrade beyond its limitations. Most likely beyond their number 1 deep fear. I believe you could take any trauma, issue, fear, wound into Sacred Body Awakening, and it would blast it. From here to kingdom come. From here to queendom come. Since doing it, I feel much more open, profoundly trusting in myself, the beautiful union between Pete and I, and with the whole of life. Humans are not scary anymore. Sexuality and intimacy is not even sexuality. Intimacy is not scary anymore. Suddenly the world is a much more beautiful and safe place. And as I lie here making this video, I look out and see our sparkling, gorgeous garden. And feel so grateful, so grateful for the part of me that says yes. I'm willing to give this a go. And so, my darling, beloved, courageous, amazing, beautiful women, if you have this sacred calling too, I will deeply, deeply support you towards, through, and out of the other end of going through this process by yourself, with your beloved. I shall be there. I'm quite familiar with the energies it invokes, and I shall be there with the most impeccable after care service, whilst your ego structures adjust to the vast opening and realignment that this temple art births. I am still.